Hopefully I have everybody here. If you're catching this on the replay, stay tuned. We're going to give people a minute to sort of join us and then we'll get started. I'm Audrey Christie. I'm a holistic wellness practitioner. I help people heal from the roots up and the inside out. And today is our weekly live chat on Wellness Wednesday. So today for Wellness Wednesday, we're talking about detoxifying the body. So there's been a lot of talk, and probably everywhere you look, there's use this detox shake, use this detox juice, do all these detox things. And so a lot of people ask me, like, what is it? How do I do it? What's the best way? All of those things. And like anything, there's not a simple, straightforward answer. And there's something different that probably resonates for each one of you, and something that's, even clinically appropriate for each one of you. But we're going to sort of touch on a lot of the bases. I just got done putting together a really awesome article on this that'll be posted on Thursday, as well as the podcast episode will go live then as well. So detoxing, right? So what is it? It's basic. A lot of people think detoxing is like dipping yourself in bleach, right? Like it cleans you inside out. And that's not exactly true. So detoxing is eliminating, reducing, removing the toxins that you're putting in your body, but it's also sort of speeding the toxins out of your body. And you can do that in a number of ways. Well, first let's talk about, a lot of times it's a way to treat environmental excess, right? So if you get environmental toxins, if you're having digestive issues, autoimmune disease, and it's even preventative medicine or wellness maintenance, as I like to call it. And so when you think of detoxing the physical body, generally we're referring to detoxing the digestive tract, maybe the liver and the kidneys. And if you think about detoxing the mind body, you're usually talking about the digestive tract. Or the emotions. And when you think about detoxing energetically, you are generally working on sort of the subtle energy body and then how all the systems work together. You can think like the chakra system. And so that can be done through various different modalities. So usually there's a multi-step process to detoxing. And so it goes something like this, like resting the organs via some sort of fasting, and then working to stimulate the liver to release toxins faster or better, and then encouraging elimination of toxins through the kidneys, the digestive system, and the skin, or the skin. Again, it depends on what your goals are. And then, of course, improving circulation is another part of that. And then the last thing you do is replenish, refuel the body with the right nourishing elements, the right nutrients to get you going on the right track. Now, here's the big kicker. A lot of people ask me, how do I know when I need to detox? For most people, I recommend if you're eating about an 80 to 80+% nourishing diet, if most of the things you eat and do and put in and on your body are nourishing, then just a quick detox every 3 months, so roughly every quarter, is a really good maintenance. You can also, if you find that you have gotten sick a few times in a row, so maybe you've caught the last 2 or 3 bugs, that's a great time to detox, to reset your immune system. And I also recommend detoxing before you start anything new. Now, this doesn't have to be every new supplement but if you're going to change your eating plan at all, if you're going to change the way you eat dramatically, or even a little bit, or if you're going to change something else about your lifestyle, maybe you're going to start training for 5K or half marathon or whatever, then that might be a good time to do a quick detox as you prepare for that. Some other signs you might need a detox are digestive troubles, skin, rashes, acne, allergies, whether they're seasonal or environmental, or seasonal or food allergies, a poor immune system, like I mentioned. Let's see what else. Trouble with bloating, irregular menstrual cycles, mental fogginess, moodiness, fatigue, swelling. These are all reasons to detox. And a lot of times another possibility for a reason to detox is a lifestyle choice, right? So maybe you've been traveling. That's a great time to detox after you get done traveling. Maybe you've gone on a stint where you've dined out more often than you've dined in. And maybe those choices have been a little bit out of your control as far as what you can eat, right? Like if you've been eating fast food for the last 3 nights, then you might need to do a little detox this weekend. Maybe you've been drinking a little too much. Maybe you've been getting sick frequently. And, there's lots of other indicators as well as clinical data that you can look at, say in your lab work and vital signs, that might indicate a need to detox. So how do you detox? There's a few different methods, right? You can detox nutritionally. You can use supplements to detox. You can detox with movement. And you can detox energetically, right? And so usually some combination of that is what is the ticket, right? So you want it to be simple. You want it to be something that you can stick to. So once you start, you don't fall off the wagon. You want it to be, something that works for whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And you want it to be something that's gentle enough that unless you have time for that, you can avoid what they call a healing crisis, which is where you detox so fast that you actually have a rebound of negative symptoms, a rebound of inflammation, and all of these things that happen because you were trying to detox too fast. And so you really want to walk the line. And some of the things that you can do to detox nutritionally is fasting. And frankly, that's one of my favorite methods. And I go into a lot more detail on this in this week's blog post and podcast, which you can find at audreychristie.com/033. And it's not live yet, so don't look until tomorrow. It'll publish tomorrow. And so that's a really easy method. And I like it because I'm frugal, and detoxing in that method you don't have to go buy anything special, right? It's free to fast. So you can fast. The longest fast I've done has been a little bit over 40 hours. Generally, you want to do 24 to 72 hours in order to get maximum benefits. There are some studies that show fasting for longer, up to a week, can be beneficial, but that's something you definitely want to do for help. And just sort of a sidebar claimer, you don't want to fast. If you're a diabetic, it's not that fasting isn't safe for you, but it's definitely not safe for you to do alone. We need to manage your insulin and take care of there's a lot of moving parts for somebody who's diabetic to fast. So definitely don't go that route alone. Juicing is another really great way to detox. And there's lots of different types of juice you can get. I always encourage you to make your own juice. Now, you want a masticating juicer, not a heated juicer, okay? And so those are kind of expensive. So if you can't do that, then you can buy juice. Just make sure it doesn't have any additives in it. You don't want any sugars or any preservatives. And if you have questions about where you can find that kind of juice, or if you want me to recommend a juicer that I like, then post it in the comments below, and I'll certainly go through all of that data with you as well. Another good way to detox nutritionally is kombucha. And kombucha, all you have to do is when you wake up first thing in the morning before you have anything else to eat, drink 2 to 4 ounces of kombucha, and you'll feel energized. Your digestive system will kick in. The acetic acid will flush out some of the toxins, and the probiotics will start to repopulate your gut. And so that's a really good one. Simple, easy. You can start that detoxification process. Another good way to detox is through supplements, right? And so using supplements to detox, usually we're targeting the kidney and the liver. And you can do that with vitamin C. But the caveat to vitamin C is you want to make sure that you're detoxing with the vitamin C, that it's bioavailable. And so you need to really read the labels and research, find the ones that are bound with fat, so that vitamin C is available to your body. And that can really help flush your kidneys. It also helps your liver produce something called it helps your body produce something called glutathione, which your liver uses to help release toxins. So that's really great. Another one for your liver is milk thistle, and you just want to make sure you get organic milk thistle. That's a really good one too. I always say it's like an internal massage. Hello, Enrique. It's like an internal massage for your liver. Okay, so it helps your liver do a better job of releasing stored toxins, as well as helps your liver do a better job of processing all the good nutrients that you're going to be putting back in your body. And one more supplement to detox is aloe vera gel. And aloe vera gel helps more with the digestive system. It's a really good anti-inflammatory. And I'll warn you that you don't want to get the aloe vera gel that is in the sunscreen aisle, right? So that's not what I mean. You want to make sure you get food grade organic aloe vera gel. You can add it to your water or your juice if you choose juicing as a detoxing option, and it's really, really helpful. 2 more types of detox. We can detox with movement, Movement detox would be things like yoga, really anything that can make you sweat, right? One of my very favorite things to do for detoxing is rebounding. And so you can get a fancy rebounder, which is like a tiny trampoline, and you can rebound. Or if your kids have a trampoline like mine do, you can jump on it, and that really helps to flush and restart the immune system. And this is really, really great after you've been traveling. So if you can get a chance to jump on something, a little trampoline, it's gentle on the joints. Again, really great to get that lymph system moving after traveling. It's great for detoxing. And really anything that makes you sweat, anything at all that makes you sweat is really, really good for detoxing the body, right? It detoxes the body through the pores, it gets the lymph system moving, and that's really, really important. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is energetic detox. And so what I mean by energetic detox, as we go through the day, and our lives, we pick up things along the way that dampen our light, that get stuck in our energetic field. And detoxing energetically helps us shed all of the things, all of the dirty bits that we've picked up along the way, like emotions and points of view and stress that doesn't even belong to us. And so I have lots and lots of techniques for that. It's one of my favorite things to research and talk about and try and use for my clients. But we'll talk about 3 really, really simple ones. The first one's breathing. It's very, very simple. A lot of us breathe completely the wrong way. When you breathe in, you suck in, and that's wrong. It's actually the opposite. When you breathe in, you should fill your belly full and poke your belly out as far as you can, filling your belly full of air, right? So breathing in through your nose and then exhaling out really, really fully. So completely emptying your tummy, and then your tummy comes in on the exhale, bringing your belly button to your spine. If you can do that 5 times in a row, really long inhale and a really long exhale, then that'll reset you energetically and physically because you're reoxygenating your body. Another good method for that is crystals, using crystals. And there's lots of different methods you can use to detox with crystals. Probably one of the easiest and simplest ways is just doing what they call a chakra layout. And that's where you simply place the color-coded crystal on your chakra. So all you have to do is look up a chakra image and then match a colored stone to that chakra. And you can just lay there for 5, 10, 20 minutes with those stones in place, and it will start to rebalance your energetic fields. If you do that for a few days in a row, you'll notice significant changes in sort of the lightness of your body. And then there are a few stones that you can use that I really enjoy just for detoxing purposes. One is bloodstone. That's a good one. Another one is shungite, and you can actually put shungite in your water. It's about 98% carbon, right? So it has really, really good detoxing effects. Another is smoky quartz, which is really good for detoxing. And then the last one, this one's huge because it's the only piece I have, is obsidian. Obsidian is really, really great for detoxing all the negative stuffs that gets caught up on us every day, or as we pass through the day. And then the very last thing, and I don't have anything to demonstrate it with because I wasn't sure how it would come across acoustically, is sound. Sound is a really great way to energetically detox. Our human suits are made of billions and billions of cells, and below that cellular level, billions and billions of atoms. And atoms vibrate, right? So that's what gives us the visual perception of matter, of solid matter that you can touch, is the vibration. Some vibrate fast and some vibrate slow. So some refer to this as the oscillatory rate, right? And so a crystal, for example, has a dominant oscillatory rate because at an atomical level, it's perfectly geometric and symmetric. Humans were made of all different kinds of tissue, right? Our skin's a different tissue from our hairs, a different tissue from our eyeballs, and our teeth and the mucosa in our mouth, all different types of tissue, right? And so when you use sound or acoustics to heal that tissue, it's not that you're actually healing the tissue, but what you're doing is resetting the vibration of those atoms. You can knock them back into their dominant oscillatory rate. And so you don't have to, it's great if you can go to a sound healing or, go to a crystal bowl healing or where they're playing the Tibetan singing bowls. Those are all really great things to do. Certain meditation frequencies, and I'll include a link to the ones that I like from Spotify, are also really great. You can meditate with them in your headphones. But it can also just mean playing music at a really high level to reset all of that energetic vibration in your body. So I've given you guys a lot of information. If you want to check out the blog post, audreychristie.com/033, that'll be live tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please post them below and I'll circle back and answer them as you do. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. Namaste.